Hello, my ordinary life. You see a black haired, medium toned skin girl walking. Yes, that is me. My name is Stacy Jones and I'm 18 years old. I'm looking for a new college. While Daisy was finishing her monologue, you can hear screams coming from a construction area. Huh? Daisy thought. Daisy ran towards the screams. Reaching there, you can see a zombie chasing after people. Daisy takes a nearby rod and hit it in the head. The watch Daisy was wearing lit up, saying, "A zombie killed, 85 points earned." Daisy thought, well, you must be thinking what is going on here. This is the story about how the world apocalypse came and how I am going to save this world. Saying this, Daisy stands on a pile of pipes, putting up a pose. The people standing there are staring at her awkwardly. She notices it and quickly runs away embarrassingly. Thinking, yes, I have been watching too much anime, huh? Now let's just continue. It all started many months ago. The alarm rang. Ring, ring, ring. Daisy smashed the alarm. Be quiet. Let me sleep. After Daisy said that, Daisy remembered, oh shoot, I'm late. And she wakes up and hardly looks at the clock. Oh, it's only 7 a.m. I'm not late. Well, let's get ready for my part time job. You must be thinking, if there's no school today, why am I saying late? Well, like every anime protagonist, I also have a part time job in a cafe. Why? Well, I will tell you later. Ugh, I watched too many Spider Man movies and shows. Thinking that, Daisy walks towards her kitchen and makes her toast and eat it. After eating the toast, she goes to the dining table where her rest of the family is sitting. Good morning, Daisy said, but no one replied. Let me introduce my family to you guys. The man over there reading the book is my dad, Henry John. He is an employee at an IT company. The brown haired woman standing there is my mother, Margaret Jones. She is a lawyer. The beautiful girl sitting there is my twin sister, Mary Jones. She is the golden child of our house. She always gets straight A's in her schools and studies and always win the gold medal in talent shows and sports competitions. Like every anime protagonist, I also have a tragic backstory. Let's get into it. My mother was the most smartest, talented, and skillful attorney in her team. Her teammates had a huge hope on me and my sister when we were born, but there was a twist in it. From the moment my sister was born, she was talentful. She said her first word within 2 months and learned to walk within 8 months. She learned to speak within 1.5 years. Yes, she was talentful within birth. My mother's friends were shocked and proud at my sister. They said that she will be grown just like my mother, both talentful and skillful, because it is not normal for a baby to learn to walk within 8 months. And that's where my trauma began. Because I'm not at all like my sister. Well, you see. You think like every normal baby, I learned to walk within 1 year? No, only after 1.5 years. And I only learned to speak after 2 years. Yes, I was a disappointment to my mother and her pride. The co-workers of my mother started gossiping behind their back. They said, Huh, the little sister must gotten her talent from her husband or the god got sympathy and gave her. Look at the older sister. She's just normal like her mother. Yes. The older sister just proves that the little sister is just gifted. After hearing this gossip, my mother was ashamed and she stopped gossiping about me and only about my daughter, and then she started hating me. Ouch. And after that, my mother started neglecting me. Stopped buying me clothes, stopped buying me birthday gifts, and my sister followed her examples and started being rude to me. Ouch. Well, I do have a talent, and that is I am smart. I am smart like my sister, and I always get straight A's in my studies. But everyone has one talent, and that's kind of normal. So, yeah. So you must be thinking, how I am I dealing with this? Well, I actually have one special person who helps me through it, and that is my father. He has a short out to the rocky persona, and that means he does not talk any much. He's like an introvert. So what does he does? He buys me gifts, clothes, headphones, gives me pocket monies, gives me yummy food, and also gave me admission in my school. Yes, he also takes me to trips when my mother and my sister aren't there. But, yes. Yes, there is a but. My father doesn't speak against my mother and sister. He knows what they're doing and knows it is wrong, but he is so shy and so covered he does not have the courage to fight against them. And I don't blame him. He is such a softy inside. Remember that I told him my father only takes me to trips or give me ice cream only when my mother or my sister is not around? Well, they start questioning him why he's spending too much money on me. If it's Mary, it's spending no questions, but me, yes. And my father knows that. And he only gives me gifts or things like this in front of them only in my birthdays or when I score good marks on my school. I kind of guess that my mother and my sister will force me to become independent when I turn 18 and force my father to stop paying me anything. So, yes, that's why I have a job now. I mean, you will not believe me, and you say you're just being anxious. Well, you just saw me making a toast. You may think it's just a teenage thing. You can make a toast. Well, I started making my own toast when I was 8 years old. My father does help me give me pocket money so that I could buy food. Well, not always. Yes, that's awful. After Daisy finished her monologue, we can hear a woman's sharp voice screaming, Henry, you don't have to spend that much money on Daisy. No, she does not want to go to college. If she want to go to college, she have to earn herself that much. Henry said, no, she cannot earn herself. She does not have a job. Then she should have a job. She's 18. She's independent enough to have a job, said Margaret. And that was the end of their discussion. Daisy thought, see, I told you guys, you don't believe me, huh? And then Daisy said to her dad, Dad, it's fine. Henry said, but no buts, I can look after myself, said Daisy. Just pay Mary's college fees. After Daisy said that, Daisy walks towards the front door. She said, Dad, I'm going off for a little walk. Daisy thought, I just lied. I'm just going to my cafe for my everyday work. Hmm. Well, if you guys want to know about my job at the cafe, stay tuned for the next episode. Until then, bye. Oh god, now I'm feeling like an anime protagonist. This is how they felt, right? Oh, I'm so awesome. Stay tuned.